Meanwhile, there's optimism that the peace agreement with the MILF will succeed in bringing progress to the Bangsamoro. Freddie Abando has the details.
18 years after the government signed a peace agreement with the Moro National Liberation Front in 1996, the autonomous region of Muslim Mindanao is still the poorest region in the country. The leadership of former MNLF chief Nurmi Suwari and his successors failed to deliver the dividends of peace, so with government falling short of its promised benefits.
And you know what happened in ARMM, which led President Aquino to say that it's a failed experiment. We had the Autonomy Act in place for how many decades, but no positive results to the citizens. Instead, you have a region that has been known for corruption, has been known for being the most conflict affected, still the poorest of the poor, and has been known as a savings account for votes. That has everything to do with implementation of law, not defects in the law itself.
It could change with the new peace agreement signed by the government with the Moro Islamic Liberation Front 17 years after the negotiations started in 1997. Amina Rasul, chairperson of the Philippine Center for Islam and Democracy, the Moro Islamic Liberation Front has prepared for its mandate and mission to govern a Bangsamoro entity by providing education and training of a new crop of Muslim leaders and professionals. They will compose the civil service. Skills training will also be provided to ensure employment with the expected economic boom in the area. It's a human resource strategy to discover and develop the best of our Muslim brothers in the Bangsamoro. A Bangsamoro Development Authority may be created to set the region's policy directions. It's a complete departure from how the MNLF made its transition from a rebel force to a governing body.
I have good feelings about the way that the MILF leadership has been approaching development. Over the past 5 years at least, they've started bringing in young Bangsamoro professionals, have been training them, have been sending them out for scholarships, development partners like Australian Aid, US Aid, and the others have been providing scholarships. I think even the Japanese have been providing scholarships.
So these
and the agreement is this trained young Moro professionals are now going to be the civil service of the new Bangsamoro government.
The wave of development is expected to intensify during the transition period between now and 2016. More government resources will be invested for a socio-economic program to cover infrastructure, construction of public buildings to include schools and health facilities, agriculture, and natural resources development. NEDA Secretary Arsenio Balisacan bared commitments from the country's development partners to be part of the government's program to bring peace and development in the new Bangsamoro entity.
Political solution of the peace process has to be accompanied with the development program. And one about a way of working closely with them. That's not properly quite well defined yet because the priority is really more on the political aspects of the program. Although the annexes in the agreement has also have defined the respective rules of the Bangsamoro versus the national government. The World Bank, ADB, the UN, the interest is there and expression of interest to be involved and the readiness to help has been expressed. No? But even bilateral countries, Europe, Japan, Australia, the US, they have been there, and I think that and that interest to be further involved can only be heightened by the recent developments.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.